all seen them, right? Maybe even laughed a little bit, kept on driving, but those clever messages that we sometimes see on those digital highway signs in Louisiana and across the country will be going away for good.
As Mike McDaniel explains, it's all because of a federal ban focused on driver safety.
They can make us chuckle during the Christmas holiday or serve as witty reminders with a sports reference.
When the LSU women's basketball team was playing in Dallas, we had a message that said, driving sober is a slam dunk.
Digital message boards along the interstates in Louisiana and around the country can sometimes come with a little fun, like these seen in other states.
Like some of the really clever ones. Yeah, they do stick with you.
I found them very witty and clever.
If you like the humor, buckle up, because laughable and quirky messages across the country will be gone by 2026, a downer to some drivers.
I think that they reinforce what we already know, and it helps other drivers also.
According to the Federal Highway Administration, they can also be distracting and misunderstood. That's why new regulations will put the brakes on digital messages that have secondary meanings, humor, or pop culture references. Only brief, important messages will now be allowed to alert drivers to things like traffic conditions and warnings, which was the intent in the first place.
Maybe they need to focus more on a different aspect of why drivers are not being safe on the road. I really don't think these road signs are it.
A slew of regulations on signs and traffic devices went out last month. States have 2 years to comply.
While we try to be clever to a point, we also try to keep it to a safety message.
Rodney Mallett with the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development says Louisiana rarely uses overly clever messages, but when a message with a little humor is up, it's a hit.
It was great because when we knew that people were paying attention to those messages.
In Mississippi, the state holds a contest every year for the best messages.
The public, they love it. They really, I think it really resonates with them.
This one lets drivers know that speeding tickets aren't cheap. And then there's this pop culture reference reminding you to slow down.
If they tell us that, that we need to cut that out, then we'll fall in behind it and do that.
At the end of the day, like, they're trying to put a good message through.
A message that will now have to be more neutral. Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana.